even, odd, striking, eagle. So that's the robot I want us to use. So just right here, click select bot, and just right here, this one, just load, and the robot is now loaded on the right tree. Just to confirm that, just check here, even, odd, striking, eagle. Okay, so now let's set up the robot. So just click robot shared, then under stop trading, what do we have? We have set 5 consecutive losses, our stop loss by default. Then click the stop trading option, set up your stake, that is your target profit here, which is $100. I really don't need this. I can increase this because we are already using what you call the stop trading option. Close that. Market volatilities, by default it's actually set to 10-1s. You can always change that to a different one. And how do you do that? Just click here and select whatever you want. I want, let's say for example 25-1s. Then cancel the default like that. Let's go to the risk manager. This is where you set up your stake. So I'll be using a stake of 25. I have a very small account, so risk management here will be actually a big win. I'm using a martingale factor of 2. Then close that also. So right now everything is well set up. So this is actually the button that we'll be using to execute. So the robot is automated, so it will actually be trading both even and odd. So just click start. So the robot is actually using what he calls a virtual hook. So once we hit 3 consecutive virtual losses on even, the robot will execute a trade on lean. Like right now, now you may switch to a loss. Once we hit on a loss, the robot switches to odd. You can actually see this is odd. And once we hit 4 consecutive virtual losses on odd, the robot will switch to lean and execute a recovery. And you can actually see we have managed to hit a recovery. 3 consecutive, ndo hiyo tena, we have managed to make a win there. So we are now still trading on even. I'll actually give the details of how this robot is actually trading. Okay, so ndo hiyo may switch, which is a win. Currently floating at a profit of 51 USD. 3 consecutive virtual losses. Those are 3. Switch, another win. Good. I think we need like 2 more wins right now. 3 consecutive virtual losses. Then the robot executes a trade on Doyo. Switch, win. Wow. One more. 3 consecutive virtual losses. Doyo. It's a loss. So the robot has switched to odd. 4 consecutive switch. Doyo. Recovery. Good. Recovered. Amazing. Doyo hapo. But now the robot has to take another extra trade because we haven't yet hit our target profit. But this time around, we are actually trading odd. I mean even. So 3 consecutive switch, imepiga loss. So now we have switched to odd. So 4 consecutive virtual losses. Then the robot executes the recovery with odd. So that's what we are waiting for. 3. No. Okay. We need 4 consecutive virtual losses on this side. So those are 2, 3, 4. Now you switch, recovered, and you can actually see we have hit our target profit. The robot is actually running on a very simple principle and a very simple way of doing market analysis. So you can actually see this is the recovery market. How many virtual losses? 1, 2, 3, 4. Then in a switch. So in case it's the other one, let me get when the robot is trading even. In case it's trading even, it will wait for 3. 1, 2, 3, then execute a trade on lean. In case it's a loss, it will switch to, that is, to odd. You can actually see immediately the robot switch to odd, but it will not execute the trades immediately. It will wait for 4 consecutive virtual losses. Now, let me show you how it's actually set up. Okay, so stop trading. This is where you set up your stop loss. In case you prefer to work with consecutive losses. Let me close that. This is a target profit. Set up your target profit there and the stop loss just right there. Then let's go to the market volatilities. This is where you set up the volatility that you want to use. Always use a different one. Don't always get used to trading with the default. Then the risk manager. This is where you set up your stake just right here and the martingale right there. Let me close that. Then now let's go to market 1. So market one, go to trade definitions, and you can actually see this is set to trade even, and execution time is 1 tick. So in case you want to change the execution time to 2 ticks, you just need to click here and select 2 like that. But I was actually trading on 1 tick. Okay. Then close that. Now let's go to the wash hook. Yes, you can actually see it's actually enabled on this side. So in case it's not enabled, that means wash hook will not work. So it's actually enabled by default. So you can actually see the robot will actually be waiting for how many virtual losses? 3 virtual losses. Then it will execute 1 trade on win, either win or loss. In case it's a win, the robot will wait for other 3 virtual losses, then execute another trade on even. In case it's a loss, the robot will switch to market 2. Now let's go to the market 2 and see how it's actually set. So go to market 2. So go this market 2. I'll go to trade definitions. You can actually see it's set to trade odd. So that's why you see like the robot is switching from even to odd. You can actually see even to odd. So to make a recovery. So this is set to trade odd. Then let's go to the wash hook. So in the wash hook, the robot is actually waiting for 4 consecutive virtual losses. Then it executes a trade on odd. In case it's a loss, the robot will activate, will actually continue to execute those trades until you make a recovery. You can actually see. In case you want the robot only to execute 2 trades, then get back to the wash hook to get these virtual losses, you just need to click that. To deactivate this, you just need to deactivate this, then set a given number of consecutive losses here. So those are some of the stuff that you can actually play around with. Let me close market 2. Then how will market 1 and market 2 interact? Just click market switcher. And the market switcher, we have enabled that is market switching, and we are actually using the recovery mode. So what this means, the robot will be trading market 1. In case of a loss, the robot will switch to market 2. Once you make a recovery, the robot will go back to trading market 1. So in case you want to join a traders community, just click this icon just right here, this one, like that, and you can actually be able to join our WhatsApp channel, our Telegram channel. Okay. To visit that is Erite Traders, get on your browser and search that is Erite Traders, like that, the way it is, Erite Traders. Then just search, and it's actually popping as the first one. Alternative, you can just search for eritetraders.co.ke, this domain just right here. You can just search for these like that. You can actually see, you can just search for eritetraders.co.ke. Very simple. So that's all, man. You can actually see we managed to make $105 US. Now currently account is at 965 USD.